Hello. Just give me a moment. I'm putting up the posts about them so that people can come in. And then we'll get ding dong dingy long. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. I'm going to do that. Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. YouTube, and then copy the Twitch one. Excuse me. There we go. And with that, I think we're all good. Let me just check to make sure the connection's all good. Seems to be though we're going. Connection is completely fine. So let's go straight in. Hi, y'all. Welcome to another stream of The Witcher 3. We did some stuff last time, which included doing some side quests, and then we returned to Regis after getting what we needed, and now we're going down into a place called Tushamutno. It sounds like a sauce, where we're going to be trying to induce some sort of rage in Regis to get heightened blood or something.
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured.
I am he who serves the tribe, exalted above men I renounce my human weakness, uplifted above men I become keeper of my flock. I filled with my strength, I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave, I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accept this sword and this armor so I may serve the tribe. Coffee Cat, hey, how you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm rested. You got here early. Welcome. Human husbandry and care. What? Raising human livestock is to provide the herd with conditions that on one hand guarantees their survival, but on the other hand do not extend too far beyond the minimum need for that for survival. Huh. Yep, Teshamutna. These conditions, which might seem luxurious to some, there's no need to be concerned about the ability for human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. Okay. Creepy.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Can you smell that, Geralt?
A great many beggars have breathed their last here.
I'm putting all these on because it's making it easier to see in the dark. I mean, I could just drink cat eye, but I probably want to save that just in case the cutscene takes it off. Bones. I'm surprised those bones actually managed to stay together. They've been down here for a long time. Yep, new game plus.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors...
Barricade versus free-range humans. Wow. An effective way of obtaining good quality human blood than hunting individuals in their systematic controlled husbandry. Become less aggressive and therefore less troublesome. The Manticore armor quest? Maybe I'll have to check. I've done the Ursine one. Let me just check. Oh, there's actual armor here. What does this look like? Preview. Ooh, it's dark. I like it. It looks kind of cool. But yeah, Manticore you want to know about. Griffin, Feline, Wolven. Let me check the quests. Not yet, I have not done it, but I have got some of the diagrams. So I need to go to the cave where Lobioda stayed and go to the cave with the hidden chapel. And that's about it.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
It looks horrible, dude. Does it?
And this one?
I'm
Which
interested in
tribe
seeing
is
what it looks like now.
Majorshepard. My tribe and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Whose is this glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Ah. I don't like that they keep changing colours. They go from blue to orange and to blue again. Silver emerald ring. I'm making sure to pick them up, don't worry. Transcript of a conversation with a lower being. A conversation between Master Evisiel Hilberg and a human being. Who are you? My name is Alex Biscon, or Bicon. Why is your skin trembling? I'm scared, sir. You're scared, I don't understand. You don't know what fear is, sir? No, I've mastered your language. Some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I've carried out tests in my laboratory on people. I discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about a child and they think only about how to avoid pain. No, pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. I think I've examined your heart in the laboratory. What do you mean, examine? It's not me who created your species, and I'm not responsible for its excessive frailty. Jesus! Silver casket. Oh, there's the gauntlets. I think that's all of it, unless there's a sword and shield I can get somewhere.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Okay, now it's just repeating. I don't think I looked at this
What's
one.
this symbol mean?
It's the symbol
Oh,
of
it's the same
Tedet,
one. Never mind.
those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Here we go. I can barely see in here. I don't know if the rest of you all can.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Wouldn't they still be
Yes,
here?
well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Yeah.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okay. I am actually going to take it now because I am finding it hard to see things even with the torches on. That's cool. Reach does seem like a
Place
cool
the bait at
character.
the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things.
Why is it
The
blue?
place reeked of death and it attracted.
Oh. Oh, not Igni, Quen, that's what I want. Is he just going to be flying around, is he? It's already getting noisy and we haven't even put all of the bait down yet.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat's stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to no bread.
This'll hold? Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
I suppose. Let's save before I put the last bait down, just in case we screw up. Well, I screw up because I'm not playing it. Tell Regis when you're ready to fight. Okay. He spent a long time with Geralt, Dandelion, and Zoltan and the others too, but they didn't realize he was a vampire. Oh. I mean, I don't know how you can't realize when he doesn't spend time outside or go in the daytime or anything like that.
Bait set. What
Thank
now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Oh, there we go.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Well, actually, seeing as I now know that vampires in this world don't need blood, it's more like alcohol. It's kind of like, well, you know, I don't feel bad for you at the moment. Just stop. You don't need it.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
Let's go.
And what? I uttered it.
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Oh.
You just smell the blood.
Sorry, Regis, but this was your idea. Oh, there's a flutter here.
It glows. I shall overcome.
Son of a bitch. Spin! Regis is not having a good time.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Really? Pointy knives. Pretty much.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
New animation moves to the ones in the original. Oh, nice. I'm just going to sleep in front of you for about 2 hours.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You
can't
did it,
finish
buddy.
in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Yeah, I know how to make potions. I've done it before. Ooh, bubbly. That doesn't look very appetizing. I don't think we're supposed to drink it, though.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better.
You look
Thank
terrible.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Detlef. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
I finished your brew.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise.
I'm a
This is
witcher. I always
important,
know how
Geralt.
to make these stuff.
The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Alright. I guess we are drinking it then. Oh. I've maxed out my toxicity already! Ooh, shoe shiners.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Huh. So a count at the boot shiner. I guess they can be out during the day if they're strong enough.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
Mysterious
The
letter.
mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
He looks different in the cutscene.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's how he's handing it up in the river. So he was friend with the guys that he killed, and he didn't want to kill him by the looks of it. What? I've actually forgotten what this is about.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare.
He doesn't take his fun
I'd
by
begun
full
to
smoke
fear
form
that
except
your
during a full
death
moon.
throes,
Wow,
that you'd
okay.
departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Vision began and ended with a boot black. I mean, I guess you could call him a boot black. I'd call him a boot shiner, but...
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the boot black acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
Don't worry, have some onions.
That's fair.
Or garlic, they're not
Rest up.
onions.
I'll be back as soon as I learn anything.
Yay, finally did that quest.
Not now. I could not move a step without your assistance.
Where children toil, toys waste away. The Delacroix port. Right, now I can read this. 8 measures of vervain extract, Leschenfang, Sancurum, Alanthantra, broth made from a young mandrake shoots. Grind the larger ingredients, add the smaller ones whole, boil everything in a bronze kettle using crystal water. Consume the mixture twice daily in half-measure doses. Do not exceed the recommended dosage. Huh. Okay. That's why I recommended garlic, because it doesn't affect him. Because then he could just eat it and he'd be like, oh yeah, I feel better. Or not. Wait, where am I going? I'm just going around in circles. I'm meant to go this way. Up we go. Jesus, that's a very glowy grave, but has a candle on it, so... Right, so, let's do one of these. Where's Belladol? Belladol is all the way up there. Okay. The spoon monster, I lifted the curse. She lives at my house now. Let's go to the Rivella one. And we kind of figure that it was what's his face? Master Mirror who did it. That cursed demon.
Is it true peasants can't guard these cows?
A Vinter's contract.
Over here, please.
What's up?
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Oh?
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Arachnodes.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
You know, a lot of these quests have to do with wine and going into a cave.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Better be amply rewarded for this. 150?
I knew we would agree to...
Oh, well, you're... Oh, sure.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Don't worry, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Oops, sorry.
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilma.
Oh, there's 2 quests near here.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it.
Yep.
Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
I've never heard of you.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks.
Spiders and
As it no
panthers, the
doubt
vampires,
gleaned
new
from
monsters
the
of
notice,
Tucson,
I've a
and
rather
the boar of Hearts of
extraordinary
Stone, right?
proposition for you.
The frogs, the
I'm
giant
a
frog
lover,
monster,
Witcher, of nature.
the
A
plants
devotee of the wild.
that are like eating
And
people.
Tucson is home to several species not encountered elsewhere.
Anything
I'd
else?
like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
So who are you?
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Cavir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Animals, monsters.
So this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
You got a camera.
Parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture.
I think I remember this quest.
The very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Well, let's talk about the pay.
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how
I want to go
much
to
you wish
Cavir. I hope
receive.
if we do have another Witcher game, we get to go there, because they talk about these places, and I'm like, well, I want to go there. I want to go to Cavir. I want to go to where the mages escape to. I want to go to fucking Ophir and all that. It'll be cool. Right, let's see if I can do my usual 50 bonus rate.
Sublime!
Oh,
Have a deal.
okay. A scholar who wants to go to the front line to preserve history in his magnum opus. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map.
Thank you.
Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn. proper light, see? It's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life.
Sure. I can't believe there's actually a quest that actually makes you do it during the day. That's cool. Not a lot of quests do that.
Well, the wide, wide world beckons.
I thought it'd be a box he had to carry, not on his head. Ah! Ah! Jesus, my eyes! I don't know, maybe? Where is the white honey? Oh, there it is.
Could I ever use it?
Big game hunter. Let us be off. Check the map. Quest items. So we got an X on a mountain and an X and some trees.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
Near the Panther Lair.
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it.
Hello, boy.
Watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtle for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Oh yeah, the centipedes. I forgot about them somehow, because they're the most annoying enemies in this game. In this expansion, anyway.
Map says there's something panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled like a bear.
One request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
I'm trying. The bear ran away, which is what bears would probably usually do.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
They're right over there. Do I have to get any closer?
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Did I...
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first.
Oh.
Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freed her. A superb image.
There you go.
A superb image.
There you go.
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the lie to that.
Cursed Isomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes. What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
Oh, man. Geralt throwing the shade around. Oh, yeah, I did use Axie. I can hear them.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
It's going this way. Hurry up, Count! It's escaping!
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. Shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Maybe over here will be good. Because it's up and away from them.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
It is a cool quest. He takes pictures of the monsters and the wildlife compared to other people who's like, just kill this thing, will you?
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Oh, somehow that blew up both of them.
Excellent ace capturing moments.
Hurry up!
Exactly what I want. Disturb them enough.
I mean, if you want me to run, sure. You best get going. Let's go. I've returned to you. What more do you want?
Thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
I'll use my
What did you have in mind?
masculine
I don't have a
wiles
tail
on them.
myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime
That'll get
soon.
them presenting.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher
That's not
magic.
what I meant.
They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try.
Sometimes I don't
Can't
believe
promise
what
you
I
anything,
say.
though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Time for the bees. Let's go. So that's all on the map. Why does he keep telling me to look at the map?
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
I don't blame her. Peacocks can be pretty.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head.
I hear you honking.
A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
You see how people in the south are so luxurious compared to the people in the north, aside from Kavir. Yep. I hear you honking. Oh, there's another one. Oh, now it shows me the blue. It's taking its time.
Shh. Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
Quest here is easier and the coin is higher too. True. Not always easier. Sometimes it goes like, oh, well, here's 100 vampires on your ass. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher!
There you go.
Oh, this'll be a masterpiece. Smile, please.
Cheese. Ah!
giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Do we run on? Oh no, we kill them.
Save me!
Ow! Get back. What the fuck is that for? Something the cat about to vomit.
All over now.
Whew, that was tense.
That's just how peacocks
I
sound.
believe I've had my fill of excitement for today.
Yeah, we did well. There was only one, even though it looked like there were about three.
Wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
Yeah.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
He took no damage.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
That's a
Sorry
shame.
to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
I mean, I have my own vineyard.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Sure.
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
It would be cool to see Kovir. Wait until noon tomorrow and go to the picnic. Okay, but first I'm gonna go do this other quest I got, which is this one. In we go into the pit. You might want to get that cough checked out. Jesus, why does everyone cough so much in this game? Brothers and sisters, let it be known the Witcher Geralt sits upon the law of nature. He has malice, afterthought, brought about the extinction of a noble species, Regulus Platinum. Let him therefore be punished for his deeds. I call upon all members of society to raise your prices for this despicable customer. Solidarity by with nature. Well, that technically doesn't do anything. I looked it up, and apparently because he's supposed to be raising the prices, but he doesn't do anything, so... Oh well! Arachnomorph! Get out of here! I don't want to keep having to use Cat Eye because as soon as I get out I'm going to have to take it off. A lot of sick people, yep. Ow! God fucking... Stop spewing your webs at me! God, get your butt out of the camera!
Ugly bastard.
They all are, Beryl. Hey! Now, I want to be seeing... Yeah, max level is 100 because I'm not getting experience anymore. So... Woo, I guess. I have points that I need to spend. Let's see, can I put Gwen up? Oh, Gwen has got all the stuff I want. I mean, I can't equip anymore, but I might as well just look at what we got, see if I can. Buy anything. Get rid of these last few points. Yeah, there we go. Right, time to leave. Eh?
Sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
We found out where the creatures of interest you live. As the head of the local guild, please let us know if you're interested. Alright. Now where is that guy?
Oh!
He's right at the entrance. That's where he is.
Any tidings?
Yes, they're all gone.
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Literally, I took everything
Thank
inside.
the gods. And you too, of course.
Of course. I am the hero of the day.
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines.
I mean, it's kind of
More
similar.
pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz.
Yep.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
You have a lot of runes for someone who's just into the, into the wine trade. I mean, seriously, most of these are things that you wouldn't expect you would have. Ideals in wines gives out runes of power. And also these make the tasting process that much more sweeter, I guess. At least you'll take some of this stuff from me. Goodbye.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Yay. Alright. What else we got? Meet with the tournament organizer. Collect all the Gwent. Complete a Gwent collection. Find Francois. Where is he? Oh, he's just south. I could walk that. Actually, I could take my horse. Roach? Let's go. You're on the wrong side of the fence. I'm looking forward to E3 when they start unveiling more of the next game. CD Projekt Red, I mean. Because I like Cyberpunk stuff. Cyberpunk is awesome. High and Mighty Nordling. I think that's more about you or the people here, because a lot of people here are high and mighty. It's like, look at me, I'm all fancy, man. Nordlings are disgusting little people. They don't even know how to wear shoes. Oh, hello, boar. You know what, I'm just gonna get on my horse. Ow. Damn boars. Right, now, is he inside or up top? Darling Francois, already a week has passed since my eyes last behold your fair visage, my beloved. I know important nightly matters keep you, yet pray tell, my sweet, how can you bear the horrible agony of our separation? Mama asks every day when you'll next pay his visit, and Papa says he'll simply cannot wait until you at last kneel before him and ask for my hand. I explain to him how horribly busy you are, but in truth I desire with all my heart and strength to see you kneel and tell you at long last yes, 1,000 times yes. Yours always and forever, Jaquette. I have thought and finally have it. In order to fully deserve you, I must first prove myself I am worthy of the tremendous honor of winning your hand. Know that I have sworn a chivalric vow not to rest until I bring you a silver platter at the head of Grottore, the hideous monstrosity which none has so far has bested. Do not seek to find me, but instead watch my glorious return as a proven monster slayer. I see. Well, seeing as you're passed out down there... Wake up.
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. Crest of the bridge. Hail and well met. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grottore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Can I help?
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Yeah, for honor and glory and, mess. Where are you? There you are. And now you have a helmet on. Much better than the pretty hat you were wearing. Alright, let's go.
But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first. Strange. No sign of Gertori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
These are some big ass flowers.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant.
Damn.
Here, maybe.
They speak the truth about the villages. Gertori consumes things.
Various sundries, some tools. Gertori must have taken them from its victims.
Oh, we kind of have to kill it now, seeing as, you know, it's killed children.
Cradle filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. Something on the other side. Can't help to get through. Neither sword nor sign. Look at this. Clear as day now. Spriggan. Gotta be. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
Very well. To work then. Gods, thy will be done.
Read the bestiary entry about the Gertori. It's not one of these, but... Epherian Phantom, Thurazane. Gertori. No one knows exactly when the spring-court Gertori first made its home in the caves at the foot of Mount Gorgon. Spriggans usually prefer isolated backwoods and rarely make dens in caverns, yet Gertori seem to have taken a liking to grottos, giving rise to its nickname. The monster was well quite known among Beauclair knights, who often talked of it as a potential source of great glory. No one were particularly eager to actually engage the monster in combat, however, none that is except for the young knight and Francois. So now Dimeridium, Relict, and Igni. Dimeridium, Relict, and Igni. Dimeridium, Relict, and Igni. Dimeridium. Relict. Insectoid, Beast, Relict, and Igni can all wait. By setting fire to the plants using the Igni sign. Okie dokie, I can do that. Seems like a shame because these are nice plants, but... Hey there! Oh, and you've also got the annoying plants as well. Ow! God damn it, that's not fair! Yeah, you're dead, son.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
No problem.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Gratory. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going.
Oh, you have to head back now.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed.
No, it's not. It is.
The world awaits.
You just don't want to.
To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll drag me to the nearest...
Just tell her! If you don't want to marry her.
Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
I mean, you were able to help a little bit, so you weren't horrible in this fight, but man, you gotta man up. Just take it. I'm over-encumbered, apparently. Why am I over-encumbered? Fenaith. It's not bad. I'm gonna have to drop some things. I'm gonna drop down these. Is there actually anything down here? Gold nugget, and that's about it. Okay, seems kind of a waste, but whatever. What is down here? Oh, nothing, it's just another way in. Return to Francois' beloved. Come on, Roach. We gotta go see what happens with this man.
Move it!
See if he's willing to learn from this experience. I'm also going to make sure that we're still streaming. Yep, still good, still all connected. Alright, we're good, that's fine.
Slow now, whoa.
No, the other way. Turn, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get my horse in order to go down. Jeez, those doors don't sound like they're having a fun time.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
This is a cool ass bridge.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Pretty lights. That's not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to stop running. Here we go.
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time. Prenuptial
Really?
teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Really? I thought he was going to talk about the whole thing. Congratulations, I guess.
Congratulations, I guess. Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, master. And Godspeed.
Thank you. Feet as cold as ice. I'm going to have to look that up. Now that I've done it, I want to see what that would have ended up as. Feet as cold as ice. This one. Huh. She looks different in that one. Put that one. Because it looks like it doesn't really change much. No, I will not turn off ad block. Hey, Coffee Cat. We just did the Crotore quest with the thing in the cave that was a sprig. We had to help this guy called Francois defeat it so he could go back to his love, but he was actually not wanting to marry, so he was taking as long as he could. Remember that one? I gave him the trophy. I told him to be upfront with his wife, or betrothed as well. Yeah. I was wondering why he decided to get married in the end, because he was supposed to tell her that he didn't want to get married, but I guess maybe he persuaded him? Possibly. Although it is a little weird, I looked in the wiki and the picture of the woman is a lot different than the woman I actually spoke to. Because the woman I spoke to had white hair and it was shoulder length. There's a drunk guy there. Alright, let's go find this child before we do anything more.
One false move and you will regret it.
And I'd rather do this during the day because I can't see.
You scamp, you.
You're looking well. Top form, my dear. Cheeks, luckiest.
Does she? I did speak to her, she gave me money, but I decided to just say, well, she must have spoken to him, so I didn't. Thank you for spitting right in my ear, mate. That was great.
At least the weather's pleasant.
Henris Grass Square.
Mama says that if someone's really, but I mean really bad.
I had to mute myself for a second then because I sneezed. I might need to take my hay fever tablets soon. I don't know. Yeah. This place is a very good, nice looking area.
Come now, sir, toss us a coin. Helping poor beggar.
I would, but the game doesn't allow me to give money to beggars.
Know how to whistle?
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
It is the day. It's 7 AM. Okay, you want me to... Yeah, I'm on PC. God damn it. Fine. 9.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Where are my swords?
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher.
A witcher. And I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
So you were gonna beat up a little boy.
We'll break your legs, vagrant! Teach you to help stop yours and cheats! No! No! From the net!
Ah, you... Really? No. No. Skip. I don't care what you say.
And
bit of this.
Don't care about any of this.
So
One of you. Out.
No.
Ah.
Nope.
Just.
I shall.
I'll just do this one just in case. Because I saw that you can go to the huge mountain outside the map and there's a picture of the developers of the game on the top. Never could leave the map with the PS4. Really? Huh. I might need console commands. I don't have those enabled, so I'll have to check that out at some point. They did not knock me out. Nothing happened. You didn't see anything. There was nothing. Right. Hopefully that will be before I talked to them and slept or meditated. No! For God's sake!
Come on.
Sure. Oh. And so
what?
God damn it. Okay, we'll do this one. Which is... I was going to say that when I was fighting them, but I fought in arenas. I've beaten more people than you have, and then they beat my ass. I was like, oh. I mean, I am level 100. They're probably like over-leveled for peasants, which I think is really weird because they should be about below my level.
So how would you explain?
Here we go.
Fickle.
Fickle.
Just.
I'm Geralt.
I thought
need to.
You can
not.
Well. Million blighted barrels.
Run away.
Teach you to help scofflores and cheats.
Oh, Mumsy!
Damn.
Blood!
That's better. This is the outcome I wanted. I just got too big for my britches, I think.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Had a misunderstanding. I'll be nice to them.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh. I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
They probably would have gotten it a lot harder if I said they were in my way.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Okay.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Yeah, you can dye it. I should probably do that at some point. I want to dye it red.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure
See what it looks
something
like.
out.
Let's see how much I can go. Let's go for 380.
It's not quite... I don't know.
Okay. 390. 400. 410. Okay, we'll get to 50 then.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Alright.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir,
I would
do not
usually
look
have
up to
access at
see
this
where
point
folk
too,
come
but...
from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, do you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Yeah! Come on, Regis, let's go investigate this house now.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Excuse me while I'm eating all these eggs next to you, Regis. I just need to regenerate my health a little bit.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
A bunch of crows.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
His bag went a bit weird then.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
There's a rocking horse behind you that's just moving on its own. This is creepy.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Well then.
Let's look around.
Regis the vampire doesn't have a shadow, but he does in the game. Oh. Slight oversight, maybe? Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of the rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Belclair orders the tenant Ulrich de Samp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I
find these puppets rather disturbing.
Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will return some, and once he's nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear, Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I'll never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination. But so what? I would love it very much, Isa. Aww. Move out of the way, please, Regis.
Somebody fixed this recently.
It's a sword.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
You keep saying that.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Like as in a curse, or just a toy being made of you?
Somebody fixed this recently.
How recent?
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Wait, I haven't finished looking.
Thunder Eritane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive.
I wanted to look
Dettlaff
around.
not of his
I
own
didn't want to.
The blackmailer
Damn it.
sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close.
Alright,
Because she
Coffee.
accepted
Thanks for
him.
joining.
With
Good
her
luck with your
aid and
exam.
care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Sounds like
Not
a child.
only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Oh, I can actually keep looking, that's good.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Interesting.
Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Huh. Letters naming the beast's target.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Possibly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Yeah, it would be kind of bad.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's innocence, clearly.
True.
Actually, it is. Detloff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Should I stay as well?
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
Alright. Let me just make sure. I'm just reading up on a few things. Because I think there's a bug at some point, but I'm not sure if they fixed it. Alright, it looks like it's okay. So let's go. We gotta report to the Duchess about our hunt. Away, Geralt. It's been a few days, if not a week, so she'll probably be wondering what the hell's been going on. So I'll fast travel to here.
Never thought live to see times like these.
Here we go. Do I actually have red dye? I want to make sure, because if I do... Red. Not bad.
And what of the funeral preparations?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Yeah.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
No!
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
Can you not understand what I'm saying?
Die. That's most important.
I just said he can't die. And just saying you're supposed to kill him. Okay, explain how I'm supposed to kill a person that I can't die.
Swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Huh.
Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
It's a good idea. Tell me about the wine. How specific is it?
Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
That sounds extremely
Didn't stop it
greedy.
from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
All right.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible
He was about
escorts.
to say something.
You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Sure. You're gonna wear a hood. Is that what you heard? What the fuck? Hood. Are you gonna wear a hood? Yes, that's all you're wearing, a hood. Great. It's gonna completely hide your face. I mean, it will help, but I don't know. Wearing different makeups and your face looks slightly different. Wearing a mask. But no, gotta look like that. In fact, the best thing you could have done would have been to wear a full suit of armor, because then you would have looked not like a complete random person.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
So, unless one of you are a vampire, I'm pretty much screwed on that front. Which makes me wonder, because Regis was supposed to have died before.
Hunters have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
I'm trying to focus on doing this. Yeah, it's like he's supposed to be made a smear. Was he made a smear by a vampire?
Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Revello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
I mean, it's literally right in front of us.
Slower.
Not send the whip away to those running riot. Our duchy value.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
Aye.
trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here.
I like
on
your
an
outfit. It's
official
cool.
visit.
It's like it's still kind of fancy
I
though,
ask
so it
then
might make
what
you stand
has
out still.
brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Very
Want to
good
talk
then.
about San Real.
I am at your service.
Good.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Huh.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal.
You're not even going to ask. Let me ask the third question.
Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Yeah.
Come, Witcher.
I should really have asked about, like, if there's been stolen, but... Oh well. It's late now.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Ah. Can you go a bit faster, please? You're taking up way too much time.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okie dokie. The history of Est. Often considered the treasures of the people of Toussaint, is best known for the wines cultivated in that region. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Huh. Oh wow! I found it as soon as.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Thanks.
I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
Est 1269.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Pomino does not enjoy the fame of Est or even Herveloos. It still attracts a considerable number of admirers and remains the best wines in the world. How close the world came to losing its slightly acidic or acrid, surprisingly deep aftertaste. Alright. Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Oh, found it.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh, okay, so because it's off by 1 year, it's not the right vintage. '68.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too.
Turn, please.
This one's full too. Full.
Please, turn.
This one's full too.
That's all of them.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Let's try the one furthest.
Ready.
Step aside.
Can't I drink it?
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
Okay. You stopped me from doing that one. You're not even in the right position.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Yes, let's bring this barrel up to him and see what he has to say.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
You must is kind of imposing there, man.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
He sold wine.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine.
He sold fucking wine! Oh, he sold wine! Treason! Kill him! Oh.
Next, transport.
What?
I'll take it to Fort Astra.
That's extreme! It's fucking wine!
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Oh, start now.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Come on, Miss Henrietta. That's a little... It was extreme to the max. You need to calm down.
Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Hello there. What's up?
It's not him.
I mean, it took you a while to recognize that it wasn't me. Or him. Time to spin! Because everyone's in a combined phase. This will make it so much easier. Be nice if you stopped blocking. Get out of here. Now all of them?
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
It's good to know.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Oh, we're going to... I might have known she'd come.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see.
Oh, hey, Swordmaster,
This
welcome.
prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Oh, is that the guy you shot in the arm? Or is it a different person?
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
I mean, I could.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Okay.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Alright then.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain,
that arrow has gone straight through him, but it's probably better that it did.
Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
I'll join you there.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
Whew. I think with that, we'll probably have to stop here because it's now past 5. And I got other stuff to do. So, yeah, we got a bit of the story done now. I think we'll be continuing this on Thursday. We'll probably continue with the story. I still have the side quest to do, so we'll probably try and do that as well, but after this part. So yes, next stream will be on Thursday. If you want to keep that up to date with that, make sure you subscribe, click the bell so then you get notified, or if you're on Twitch, subscribe and follow, whatever that is thing. I always say this, but you know, check the bottom if you want to help with Patreon donations. Either or will help, seeing as I don't get paid by YouTube anymore. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Thanks for joining, Swordmaster. Hope to see you in the next stream. And hope you all have a good day. See you Thursday, guys. Bye.